one of the most inevitable factors in means of anchoring a society and molding a better future. Talking about the scope of education is becoming the need of the hour. The UGC Act of 1956, the section 22 of it, provides the ability of private institutions to grant degrees as well as higher education certificates to the students. So in a nation where more than 65% of the universities belong to the private sector, it is a fact that this private institution has transformed our dogmatic syllabus as well as demographic education system to a process where education is made available to all, through which the reaps of benefit is being accessed by all in the society with proper and better facilities, faculties, bringing about more of a scope to the education system and empowering the biggest resource of it.
Equity is compromised due to the privatization of education. Education has become a commodity. Those who have the asset to buy it can buy it. Those who can sell it make money out of it. So said Kailash Satyarthi. Yes, education is made a commodity these days by highlighting the fact that private institutions value money over merit. As per the Gandhian concept of Antyodaya, a society can be termed as developed only if its last citizen is considered and protected. But unfortunately, this consideration and protection is not much applicable in the case of private institutions. As per the price survey conducted and reported by the Times of India, it is estimated that more than 31% of the Indian population belongs to the so-called lower middle class. That is, nearly 1 in every 3 Indian belongs to the financially oppressed class, and they are often denied the right to education, which is a basic right.
Your time up. Now we have 4 minutes and your time starts now.
In an over-regulated and under-governed system, it is a fact that India ranks 5.21 in the index points in means of brain drain. So this privatization brings about the benefit of making the future generation stay in the country with better facilities.
Out to you.
I want to introduce to the fact that it is not about making the future generation efficient. It's all about making the rich future generation efficient. Because we can't just say that private institutions offer quality education to everyone in the society. It's all about money and finance that matters. And the socially and financially oppressed classes are often denied their ability to get class education from colleges and institutions.
Please.
It is a fact to check out the backstory of Rohit Vemula, who was a student of a public university in our country, who committed suicide in the names of the assault that was being introduced by a public university. So when talking about this kind of a dogmatic system that still prevails in the education system, it is a fact that privatization brings a wholesome experience to the student.
Please.
It may bring a wholesome experience, but not to everyone. I need to highlight the fact. You need to understand that Rajani Azanand and Jishnu Pranoy were also worthy students who lost their precious lives just because of the result of capitalization of the private institutions in India. Also, you need to understand that in majority of private institutions, student politics are not much encouraged, and there is a political nature in the campus.
Out to you. Done.
A system that needs to be bred upon the fanaticism of a particular political party is not really needed to be inculcated into the students. To come to the point, in a nation where the happiness index is merely 3.7 index points, it is a fact that this generation is not at all happy, and this may be a biggest reason for the brain drain. So privatization brings about and brings back the students to the nation.
My worthy opponent should understand the fact that happiness index is not just calculated on the basis of privatized education and the students in private institutes. It's about the students as collectively. It can include the students from private and public sectors. Also, I need to highlight the fact that private education is not always enhancing the quality of education, because very recently the Dehradun police has seized over 600 fake certificates. To be precise, 600 fake degree certificates issued by various private universities in India. So what about it?
Out to you, please.
When the medical council itself has become the biggest scam of the nation, which is being rightfully called by even the ministers, it is a fact that this kind of education system, with breeds upon the hierarchical system, is bringing or lowering down the standards of education system.
Clear.
I need to make you aware that standards of education is not always a burden placed upon the public sector. Private sector also should try to enforce it. Also, there is one important fact that reservation, it is a soul of the Indian Constitution put forth by Honorable B.R. Ambedkar, and this reservation is very much lesser as compared in private universities as compared to that in the public sectors, and this leads to the marginalization of the financially and socially oppressed class.
Over to you.
When every subject becomes mere factors of history, it is a need that our present curriculum is to be included with the syllabus that has contributed or that can contribute to the present circumstance of a nation. So, this private education system becomes more flexible in means of making new changes and making people more aware and contemporary.
Clear.
Yes, education in public universities is not just about by-hearting texts and all. Numerous extracurricular activities are implemented, like the National Service Scheme, National Cadet Corps, all these are implemented in various public universities as well. Also, we can't just confine the best educational experience to the private sector alone, because while addressing the NIRF survey, it is found that as per the recent NIRF survey, the best engineering college in India is IIT Madras. It's not a private institution.
Thank you, and your time up.